Welcome to Success on the Spectrum Pleasant Valley, where learning meets excitement in a space that was designed for fun. I'm Nicole Daher, founder of Success on the Spectrum, and we believe that therapy should be as enjoyable as it is effective. Our dedicated team is here to ensure that your child's every session is a happy adventure.
I am Amelia Long. I'm the CEO of Success on the Spectrum Pleasant Valley.
I'm Justin Long, the COO of Success on the Spectrum Pleasant Valley.
We are parents of a son on the spectrum, and we couldn't find services for him in our area. So we started looking at what we could do as parents and wanting to provide for the community. So we opened our first location in Lee Summit, Missouri. We have filled Lee Summit up and saw a need just slightly north, so we headed to Pleasant Valley, Liberty area.
Hey, what color? You don't know, good job. Hey, what color? Red, great job.
Our son Lincoln was diagnosed when he was 2.5, almost 3. He had lost all of his words at 2 and just kind of lost himself, really withdrew back into himself. When we got his diagnosis, that was a very hard day. But one thing that was repeated was ABA will help him gain some of those skills and come back out. It's science-based, it's medically necessary treatment for him.
After we've been doing ABA for a while now, it was the simplest of tasks. He went to the bathroom. I said, "Oh, I'll help you flush." And he actually told me, "Thank you." And I'd never gotten to thank you before. It was really a lot to be able to get that from what we're doing, to know that he's actually growing in that way, that we're not just, it's not just words that are everyday needs, but then sometimes he actually is precipitating back and forth with me. High five. Hug.
My name is Caitlin Andreas, and I'm a BCBA here at Success on the Spectrum in Pleasant Valley, Missouri. I have my bachelor's in elementary and special education, and I have my master's in applied behavior analysis, which I've graduated both with a 4.0. And so ABA here at SOS is very child-led, both with the programs that we are teaching them, but then also throughout the activities that we do. We also focus heavily in play-based therapy as well. And so for our older kids, we obviously build in a desk time that is important for toleration, especially if the parent's goal is to transition over to school. But especially for our younger kiddos, we like to do a lot of play-based. So we're on the floor. A lot of our teaching is just through the toys and through those natural child-led activities.
One of the big things that we have parents ask for help with is toileting, potty training.
We've taken it upon ourselves to make sure that we have multi-toilet bathrooms as well as single bathrooms, so that no matter what environment you're in, you're used to that. So we've also taken it upon to even think about the height of a sink or the height of the toilet, because little bitty needs a little toilet.
Throughout the day, our kids are always one-to-one with their RBTs, and even through the 11 to 2 block, which is our groups and our centered times, they always have that one-to-one therapist, which will always help them work through those centers.
All of our rooms have cameras that can be viewed from the parent viewing room. Parents can come at any point during the day to watch. There's no appointment necessary. They can stay all day, they can come in and out as they want. A lot of our parent trainings happen in the parent viewing room so that they can actively see what the kiddos are working on.
SOS, compared to other clinics that I have worked at, has a very hands-on approach that I feel like benefits the kids and the families so much more, such as our parent viewing room that our parents and families can go and watch at any point throughout their child's day, as well as we bring them in once a week and they can come actually in session and work hands-on with their kid to be able to apply the knowledge that we have taught them. Parent training is required through SOS once a week for 1 hour. Working hands-on with the parents and their child allows for us to help the parents learn how to implement what we are implementing here within the clinic at home, which allows for more success across all environments for the kiddo and make sure that whatever progress they're making within the clinic is long-lasting for their life.
At Success on the Spectrum, we have individual workrooms. A young classroom set up more like a preschool setting, a bigger classroom for those kids getting ready to go to school. We have an art room, several social rooms, and sensory rooms, which I love.
With our kiddos, we have two different types. We have a sensory seeking that needs a little more calm and peaceful, and a sensory seeking that needs a little more physical play, physical interaction to get that energy out. And so this room is our active sensory room. So we have a balance beam, we have stepping stones, all of those things to help get their energy out. And upstairs we have a quiet sensory room with a bubble tube, lights, and a crash pad where they can kind of decompress and take a minute to breathe.
Our playroom is really cool. It's got a ball pit and a slide. It's got things to climb on, things to hit, tunnels to go under. When the weather's permitting, we can take the kids outside and let them explore and play.
Our art room has so many different toys for our kiddos to engage in sensory play, as well as art activities.
I love when I walk in the clinic and get to see kids and the new skills they've gained. We had a client who came to our clinic, and when he came, if you said good job or uh-oh, he would go into behaviors. He would start hitting and scratching. He would have a complete meltdown. He could not handle any sort of praise or correction. He also had no words when he came to us. He did graduate from ABA and is in the school system now. He's verbal, he is able to tolerate praise and a lot of other things, corrections. He's doing really well. And his mom's biggest dream when she came to us was, I just want him to be happy and to be able to tell me what he wants and needs, and he can do that now.
My favorite part of the workday is that 11 to 2 o'clock block, which is where we have our social time, our circle time, our art time, all of that stuff. We get to see the kids interact with the peers. We get to see them enjoy movement songs and art projects, which is all great to see because you see all of the little skills we teach throughout the day really come together within that time.
Quarterly, I get to actually remove the COO banner and I get to put on the bus driver banner. We go to different places within the city. It can be anywhere from the zoo to different other businesses that cater to our needs and just other environments that kids would normally be in, maybe on the weekends with their parents. This allows them time where our therapists are able to work with them, but then still enjoy those atmospheres. So when they're with their parents and their siblings, they already know what they're doing in those places. They already know how to interact with everyone around them.
Every quarter we have community outreach events. And of course they're for our clients that are already in the clinic and the families here, but we encourage them to bring friends. It's important because parents of a child with autism often feel very isolated, very alone. Their tribe shrinks. So this gives you someone who understands what a meltdown is, who doesn't think that your child's behaviors are odd or if they're stimming, it's not okay.
We know what you're going through. We have the same things happening at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning that you have with your own child. And then we're here for you. So there's not somebody you don't know. It's always somebody standing in front of you you do know.
It's so different from when they first start and just that anxiety and stress and the unknowing to you go 2 months in, 3 months in, 6 months in, they're a completely different person. They're lighthearted and they feel happy, they feel like there's hope. For us, it's very important when we're meeting with parents that they understand we're not here to take the stims away, to make your child normal. We're here to make your child their unique self.
We are so excited to be serving the Pleasant Valley community at Success on the Spectrum, Pleasant Valley.
Let's make it official.
My hope for these kids is that we are able to help them become more independent in the skills that they want to learn, so that way they can feel like they are living the most fulfilling life.
I hope that these kids continue to just find happiness and success in anything that they do want to do, in anything that somebody else would want to help them get to, and that we're always going to be there for them as long as that we're around and able to be there for them.
My hope for these kids is that they grow into happy, healthy adults, that they're successful and whatever endeavors they take on, they find the things that make them happy and they're passionate about. And I hope we help them gain the skills to get there.
Don't let me have all the fun. Stop by today to see how we can help your child navigate the seas of autism.